Attention! Fed up with unexplained food allergies, persistent inflammation, and stubborn weight? Well, this 7-second morning ritual reverses bad food allergies, like gluten and dairy, in as little as 11 days by getting rid of the toxic overload in your body that accumulates more and more by the day. It was supposed to be one of the happiest times of my life, standing in the front yard of my dream home in the country. But instead, I was bawling my eyes out because I knew I had to let all my dreams go and move out. My food allergies mysteriously flared up as soon as we moved in. I gained weight like crazy, and none of my doctors could figure out what was wrong. One day, a leading holistic health specialist showed me this 7-second morning trick based on big clinical studies. And within 6 to 8 weeks, I had dropped back down to my goal weight. I could fit into my college sizes for the first time in years, and I could eat my favorite foods again without any flare-ups. Even though I was in my 40s, I had more energy than I even did in my 20s. Before I can really explain what happened to me and how this 7-second morning ritual changed everything for me, you first need to know something about your current environment and what it's doing to you, because I couldn't fix what was wrong with my own body until I understood this. Here's the problem. We live in a world today where our bodies are constantly being bombarded by harmful toxins, whether they be from the air we breathe, the food we consume, or the water we drink. Some describe it as a toxic soup. We have never experienced anything like this before, and our bodies are not taking on all of this stress very well. Issues like brain fog, gut issues, food allergies, joint pain, and even rashes or other skin flare-ups are often diagnosed as isolated problems, but they may be linked by a hidden culprit lurking inside the cells of your body and inside your vital organs. So when health practitioners go to help, they often prescribe a medication for one problem area, only to cause another symptom to pop up. For many of us, this could mean taking medication to keep our cholesterol down, but in turn, we are destroying our liver and increasing our risk of type 2 diabetes along the way. But all the while, this is lining the pockets of doctors and big medicine companies. The real perpetrator of your gut issues, weight gain, brain fog, migraines, and joint pain lies deeper inside of you. Doctors from almost every sphere of medicine refer to this root issue as toxic overload. From functional, environmental, integrative to holistic health practitioners all agree that toxins are attacking our bodies like never before. Many have been directed to frustrating elimination diets or nasty cleanses, but they're often left feeling worse than when they started. They're right in terms of identifying that the body needs to get rid of the toxins lurking inside of them. But 99% of cleanses and detox methods only end up stirring up the heavy metals and pesticides inside of you, causing them to resettle in another area of your body. The term for this is detox flu. Now, those who go through this experience symptoms like nausea, adrenal fatigue, brain fog, migraines, and insomnia. But why do some people in the same house, eating the same foods and drinking the same water, experience health issues when others do not? This is the cause of so much confusion in the medical community when it comes to treating these patients, and it leads to so many misdiagnoses. To help illustrate how the body deals with toxins, imagine your body's ability to process environmental toxins is like a bowl. And each time you take medicine or get an injection, eat certain foods and drink unfiltered water, heavy metals and other toxins start to fill up that bowl. Now, each body is unique, and so is the size of that proverbial bowl. Some have a shallow bowl, and some have a deeper bowl. And this is why two different people living in the same environment will experience different levels of illness at different times. It all comes down to wherever the tipping point is for your individual body. No one knows how close their toxin bowl is to overflowing until it's too late and you get sick or develop an unexplained allergy to one of your favorite foods. Newsflash, the bread isn't the problem, and neither is the ice cream. Now, while that bowl is filling up, you may or may not notice any kinds of symptoms in your body. Keep in mind that pain is often the last sign that your body is experiencing an issue. But once that bowl fills up, it starts to overflow. And at the point of overflow, or toxic overload, that is when symptoms like leaky gut, achy joints, brain fog, and food allergies are developed. Ever wonder why peanuts are no longer allowed on many airlines? Did peanuts all of a sudden become toxic in nature? Of course not. The number of people in the last decade with a food allergy has doubled. And the most common regions where food allergies are rampant: developed countries. But why? Well, 3 simple words: mass-produced foods. Please understand, this is not a hit piece on our foods and a push to get you to throw out all of your produce to eat organic. Unfortunately, even many organic products have harmful pesticides in them. Sure, that'd be better, but it's not sustainable for most people because it is far too expensive. This is due to the mass production of our foods. To grow in mass quantities, we need to spray in mass quantities. It's a business to grow and sell food, and natural ways to eliminate bugs and weeds are often far too expensive to allow a company to turn a profit. Unless we're willing to spend $10 on one heirloom tomato, we won't be able to keep our foods clear of pesticides. The issue is that pesticides and other environmental toxins deposit metals into your body through the food that you consume or the water that you drink. Your body is not designed to digest aluminum or other metals. So what happens is the toxins end up settling in your stomach or getting caught up in your other vital organs, like your kidneys and your liver. These toxins can even pass through the blood-brain barrier and get into your brain, causing dementia and Alzheimer's. Why do you think both of these diseases are on the rise like never before? In the last 20 years, that number has increased 145%, to the point where 1 in 3 seniors will die of Alzheimer's this year. The CDC expects this number to triple in the next 40 years. The number of people living with the disease doubles every 5 years beyond the age of 65. And this is what big medicine does not want you to know. Medications will do nothing to reverse this issue. The solution is so simple that part of it can be found right here in your refrigerator. Now, I'm not sure how long this page will be allowed to stay up, since many very powerful organizations spend billions of dollars each year to suppress this information from going mainstream. Big tech, big media, and big medicine have too much invested in keeping you sick that they will not want you to get your hands on this extremely potent cure-all. So, how do we rid our body of harmful toxins? There are 2 parts to this answer, and most stop at the first part. The first step is to stir up the toxins in your body. Another word for this is a cleanse. Think of it like shaking a tree to get the apples to fall off. Except in this case, the apples are poisonous. But that tree isn't just sitting on solid ground. It is planted by a flowing river, and that river is your bloodstream. So if the toxins are akin to poisonous apples falling off the tree, but they land in the river, how do we make sure they all get captured and accounted for? Now this is where step 2 comes in. You need a basket or a binder to catch the poisoned apples as they fall, preventing them from spreading to other areas of your body, especially not your brain. But the toxins in our gut and vital organs are not simple shapes like apples are. They are more complicated than that. They are all shapes and sizes, and there is not one single basket or binder that can capture every type of toxin that gets jostled loose from a cleanse product. Now, without getting too technical, you need 4 different types of baskets to ensure you collect each type of toxin or poisonous apple that a cleanse stirs up or shakes free. These baskets are called binders, and this is due to the fact that the toxins attach to these sticky molecules in your body, not too dissimilar to how metal fragments attach to a magnet or lint and hair stick to a lint roller. But if you don't capture and remove all types of toxins in your body during a detox, you'll be hit by the dreaded detox flu and feel worse than when you started. So it is vitally important that you use a comprehensive binder solution. And this is where typical out-of-the-box detox solutions come up short. They only include 1 type of binder, leaving out 3 other very important ingredients, which end up being the key for a thorough cleanse and detox of your body. But before I get to the 7-second detox hack that will have you feeling just like your old self again in no time at all, let me take you back to a time when it all changed for me. It was 2012. And there I stood for what felt like hours, staring out at our spacious new yard, overwhelmed by waves of anxiety, disbelief, and agony. I was going to have to let this all go. You see, since moving to our new country dream home, I had random food allergies popping up like weeds in my garden. And for a woman in her mid-40s, there was no explanation offered by our family practitioner. Dairy, gluten, and now legumes? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with me? We had just moved into our new house about 6 miles outside of town to get some room to breathe after living in the heart of suburbia for our entire marriage. My husband Tom and I wanted to give our kids a different perspective on life and hard work, but all because of a freak reaction to something in this 70-year-old farmhouse. We were being forced to leave. For months, I had battled with symptom after symptom, from debilitating stomach pains to insomnia, nausea, late-night cravings, and even depression. I tried doctor after doctor and every pill and concoction on the market. But the frustrating thing was, some days I would feel like my old self and think, finally, something that works. Oh, my own personal hell is over. But then for a string of 10 to 12 days, I would get worse and have new issues pop up. Like that game at the fair, whack-a-mole. The other part that was probably most difficult was that I was gaining weight, and gaining it fast. In 6 months, I had gained 20 pounds, even while exercising 4 days a week and walking daily with my hubby. My kids and my husband were as understanding as they could be, but I was just getting more and more angry at myself. Ugh, why can't you just get it together? What is wrong with me? Just eat less and walk more. It's not that hard. I hate myself. I'm such a failure. These were all of the voices swirling inside my head on a daily basis. It got so bad that at one point, I begged my husband to take me to a hospital so that I could be sedated. At least I would finally get some sleep. But then, something happened. Like out of some kind of movie. I got a phone call from a dear friend, Charity, who I hadn't spoken to in many years. After catching up with her for a few moments, she told me how my husband had called her in desperation, pleading with her to talk to me. That's when she asked me the question that would likely save my life. You see, I didn't know this, but Charity had become a leading holistic health specialist that focused specifically on healing the gut through a unique and ancient detox method. She had helped thousands of people get their health and their lives back on track after everything else had failed for them. She asked me, "Are you familiar with heavy metal detox?" I didn't realize it at this point, but my entire world was about to get turned upside down by a simple but overlooked ingredient in my fridge. I would be introduced to a 7-second morning ritual that would all but reverse every health issue I had been experiencing during my rapid and unexplained decline. In just a moment, I am going to tell you exactly what Charity told me about how a poor man's cure-all, backed by dozens of shocking research studies of the last 5 years, radically altered my body chemistry and brought me freedom. Like you probably are, I was extremely wary when it came to trying anything holistic. But with the help of a close MD friend, I gave this simple poor man's ritual a try. I promise you, what you're about to learn will completely fly in the face of everything that big media has been telling you for years. But my results and the stories of 3,402 other people cannot be wrong. If you're experiencing unexplained inflammation, food allergies, skin rashes, weight gain, hormone fluctuations, thyroid problems, or any assortment of gut issues, keep reading. You will be shocked by what you learn. Angie from Rhode Island had skin rashes completely vanish after doing this 7-second ritual for just 5 days. Shauna from Texas had her gluten and dairy allergies vanish after just 11 days of doing this poor man's cure-all. In fact, this cure-all is so powerful that big medicine and big tech have joined forces to suppress the product from hitting the mass market. But that is all changing, as we're on a mission to change the trajectory of this nation, one person at a time. After I experienced my own healing transformation from this powerful detox method, I was convinced that others had to hear about this too. So I worked with Charity to put together her powerful and effective system so that anybody could try it. And the best part? It won't cost you an arm and a leg, and it's not filled with toxic junk that will only leave you feeling worse off than when you started. Introducing the most complete heavy metal detox formula on the market. Power Binder. Made from 4 of the most powerful ingredients for effective heavy metal detoxification. activated charcoal, bentonite clay, organic chlorella extract, and slippery elm extract. Let me walk you through just a few powerful benefits of each of these ancient ingredients when taken on their own. Slippery elm extract, utilized by Native American tribes to heal wounds, skin rashes, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, IBS, GERD, diarrhea, and much more. Back in the American Revolution, Native Americans would use this ancient medicine to heal gunshot wounds on the battlefield. It has also been known to soothe coughs and sore throats because it can't be broken down by the intestinal tract, so it coats whatever it comes into contact with. This is why it can calm GI, GERD, urinary tract issues, and even a raspy throat. Cost on its own, up to $58. Organic chlorella extract, known for supporting hormonal function, promoting cardiovascular health, lowering blood pressure, and aiding in the detoxification of bodies, specifically with removing heavy metals such as lead, cadmium, and mercury from the body. It is also known for weight loss, boosting energy, promoting healthier skin, battling various forms of cancer, and even recovering from chemotherapy. Cost on its own, up to $206. Activated charcoal, most commonly used in the medical setting for removing toxins from the body, but it only absorbs toxins that are in the dissolved liquid phase through direct contact. The amazing thing about activated charcoal is that it does not get absorbed through the GI tract. So if a toxin is sitting in your stomach, it can likely absorb it, but it mainly absorbs non-polar organic toxins. And this is where most detox products are incomplete. They only use activated charcoal, so many of the non-organic toxins in the body, such as heavy metals, are not removed, leaving them free to settle down in other parts of the body. Cost on its own, up to $72. Bentonite clay. This product is composed of ash taken from volcanoes and commercially used for facial clay masks in the beauty industry. The clay was first discovered in a region in France called Montmorillon, but today is harvested from Italy, France, and even parts of the US. Ancient cultures from the Andes, Central Africa, and Australia used volcanic clay like this to heal skin conditions, detoxify the body, heal digestive and dental problems, and even helps with weight loss. Bentonite clay can reduce the issues caused by toxins that we come into contact with on a daily basis, such as those given off from paint, cleaning supplies, markers, unpurified water, and pesticides. It is also known to improve thyroid function, stop the growth of cancer cells, and boost immunity by killing harmful bacteria and viruses. It is the essential ingredient for removing heavy metals such as mercury, cadmium, lead, and benzene. Then these metals are left in our bodies. They can pass through the blood-brain barrier and cause issues ranging from depression, brain fog, and even Alzheimer's. Cost on its own, up to $62. If you were to go buy each of these ingredients at high quality and take them on your own, you could pay up to $398. We have worked with the top product formulators in the world to combine these 4 powerful ingredients packed with rich healing and detoxifying benefits into a single capsule for less than 1/6 of the price. Originally, our product manufacturers and product formulation experts recommended that we charge at least $100 per bottle for this life-changing product. But I couldn't sleep at night knowing that I could have done something more to help others feel better who are struggling the same way I was. So, after many long meetings and heated discussions, we finally agreed to practically give Power Binder away for just $69 per bottle. But I knew that we could do more, especially for our new customers to experience the incredible freedom of being free from a body riddled with heavy metals and other environmental toxins. So for a limited time only, we're offering a 15% discount on your first bottle. Plus, we'll give you a free container of our best-selling detox supplement, organic celery powder. This celery powder will effectively stir up the toxins in your body by hydrating you and restoring the central nervous system. It also effectively cleanses old toxins from the liver, priming you for a natural and thorough system reset. But it cannot remove all the toxins, and that is why we have created this powerful duo for you to take: Power Binder plus organic celery powder. The 1-2 punch our body needs to get cleaned from the inside out. Just take 1 to 2 of the Power Binder capsules along with a scoop of organic celery powder every single day to enjoy the incredible benefits of a detox body. You will experience a clearer head, reduced inflammation, no more food sensitivities, a strengthened immune system, and so much more. This product alone sells for up to $29 on Amazon, and it is our free gift to you just for being a new customer. So order yours today. We cannot keep this incredible offer up for long, and it is really just for new customers only, so please take advantage of this offer while you still can. After you select your bottle options, we recommend giving yourself at least a 3-month supply to get your body in a proper detoxing rhythm. You'll then be taken to the cart page where you'll put in your shipping address and payment information. Now, please understand that we believe so strongly in the powerful health transformational effects of Power Binder and celery powder that we are offering a full, no questions asked, 90-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not 100% satisfied with how your body is responding to this revolutionary product combination, and you're not seeing positive changes in your gut, your brain, and your sleep, we will happily refund your full purchase price. Claim your discount today. At a 30,000-foot view, the world we live in is filled with toxins that are constantly bombarding our bodies, which in turn are clogging up our vital organs and destroying our gut health. This is a big reason that we're seeing colon cancer on such a meteoric rise, along with a host of other mental health issues and gut health issues. We need to detox from these heavy metals and toxins if we want to live long, healthy lives. We need a supplement that will stir up these toxins in our bodies and begin to pull them out of anywhere they are currently sitting, like our gut, our liver tissue, and even our colon. This is what our organic celery powder will do so powerfully. But that is not good enough on its own. We need various baskets to capture the toxins and metals and carry them out of the body so they don't get stuck anywhere. This is why we need the Power Binder, made up of 4 powerful binder ingredients that have been used for thousands of years to heal our bodies from the inside out. Stock up on your supply while we still have bottles in stock, and you will get up to a 35% discount, plus up to $145 in free product, not to mention free shipping. And with our ironclad 90-day no questions asked money back guarantee, you have no risk in trying this incredible detox combo. Start detoxing today. Order now.